Consistency. This seems to be one of the hardest things for people to wrap their head around, and it can come down to quite a few things. I guess the biggest elephant in the room is in the expectations you set for yourself. Because sometimes we overwhelm ourselves by biting off more than we can chew. We have this big vision and we don't actually sit down with ourselves and ask ourselves deeper questions. We think we know what we want, but then we get lost in the process of it all because we're focusing so much on what we want, but not breaking it down into the process, not breaking it down into smaller bites that are actually chewable. And I guess that's where nearly everyone gets caught short, because they're not making it something that they can see as achievable. Because when you're setting these far out of reach goals, they don't seem achievable. And when something doesn't seem achievable, you're setting yourself up to fail because you're already creating the narrative in your head, oh, this is so far away from where I am, I have to keep striving for this. Now, if you imagine a ladder with rungs that are close together so you can actually climb your way up, or ones that are like meters and meters apart where you literally cannot reach the next one, you're going to give up and walk the other direction. And then I talked about this already in other previous episodes and previous posts, but it's the most important element. Now, imagine that you're walking up to this ladder with a massive bloody backpack. Now, that backpack are your burdens. It's your past. It's your limiting beliefs. It's everything that is holding you back in ways that you may not even be aware of. Like, do you really believe you can do this? Have you tried previous diets before and failed? Do you always say, oh, I'm always going to slip up. Oh, I always fuck up. Oh, this is too hard for me. Because that is one of the biggest things that get people caught out, not at the start, but later on down the road. And this is where identity comes in. This is where habits come in. Because people approach it in like the mindset of, I need to lose this much weight. I need to get to this weight. Everything's like an outcome goal or a number goal. And then you adopt the mindset and the identity of a dieter. And when you attach yourself to the mindset and identity of a dieter, you get stuck. You get stuck because there's nothing else. There's nothing else to you except I'm a dieter. And then when you get to a place where it's not serving you anymore, you cling to that identity because anything away from that identity, it just doesn't seem safe anymore. It's scary. It's the unknown. And then this is where people get trapped when, yeah, okay, you might pull yourself out for a while, but then you immediately go back to that safe identity. So there's some food for thought. And another reason why process goals are just so important. Breaking down your goals. Because consistency comes when the habits that you are trying to build are realistic, obtainable, and manageable, not perfect. You want to think manageable, not perfect. And you need to think, I need to visualize this for myself. I need to see it happening. I need to see it as possible, because then you are actually setting yourself up to succeed. And hey, look at that. I got a quickie done in under 5 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this. And maybe every now and then I'll drop in some 5-minute thought bombs, because I don't know. I used to love doing these little quickies. So if you've liked this, and if you have anything that you want me to, I guess, leave a little reminder on, just shoot it my way, and I will sit on it, journal on it, think on it, and we can go from there. Have a gorgeous day wherever you are, whatever day you're listening to this. Remember, you can't fuck this up. It is life.